Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. Today I am going to be doing almost an entire full face of brand new products from Maybelline. They have the new Super Stay foundation that I'm super excited to try. They've got a new beauty sponge, a new mascara, a new highlighter. I've got some new lipsticks, all kinds of good stuff that I'm going to be trying out today, and a new eyeshadow palette as well. So almost all completely a full face of new Maybelline stuff I have to show you guys today. There are a few things that I don't have that I'm just going to be using my regular products for, but I think that that's going to really help me give a good gauge and representation of how these products actually work and look on the skin. And the main thing I'm concerned about is how long this foundation is going to last on the skin. I'm super excited to try this. It looks like it's supposed to be really good, and we're going to see how to apply it and how long it lasts. So yeah, I have a lot of products to try out today. I'm really excited to show you guys everything that I got. So if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button down below. And if you're ready to see this almost full face of all brand new Maybelline products, then please keep watching and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so Maybelline just came out with all these new products and there's not a new primer, so I'm just going to use my normal primer, and this will give me a good idea of how the foundation wears since I use this primer a lot. So this is just the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I haven't tried a sponge from Maybelline yet, so I'm excited to try this guy. So this is their new blender sponge. So for foundation, they just came out with this new formula and I'm really excited. It's supposed to be a 24-hour full coverage. It's the Super Stay foundation. I like that this has a little pump. That's nice. All right, way to step it up, Maybelline. Even this classic ivory might be a little bit dark for me still. Oh, we're gonna try it anyways. So this is the color 120 Classic Ivory. Pump or two on the back of my hand here. And then I'm just gonna put my sponge right into it and start applying it to the skin. It looks so light in the pictures. Thought this would be good for my really pasty skin, but seems to be applying nice and evenly and pretty thick since it's supposed to be a full coverage. I feel like it's oxidizing really quick. That is really nice coverage though. And I'm not mad at how the sponge is blending out the foundation. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. We're just gonna get some more and take it pretty far down the neck, I suppose. This is insane how dark this color is. I really like the coverage. It's really nice and it's drying down really beautifully, but man, is she dark. 120 and 128, thinking that these look like my colors online? Nope, not my colors. I'm gonna be taking those back to Ulta and exchanging them for my right color. I would definitely recommend getting a shade lighter, if not 2 shades lighter than your normal skin tone, because this it oxidized so quickly and it's very dark. Anyways, moving on. With this new collection of items, they didn't have a new concealer, so I'm just going to use the Maybelline Master Conceal. This is in the color Fair. I really like this concealer and I've used it a lot, so I feel comfortable putting this on top of this foundation to see how it wears. And hopefully putting this on my face will make the foundation seem a little bit lighter. I think the sponge blends everything out really nice. I like the sponge, I think, so far. All right, and then I'm gonna use the funky little curved edge because it says this is for under eye concealer. Okay, so I like it for right under the eye, but I'm gonna go back with it over here and on the nose because it's leaving a little bit weird marks. Okay, so that definitely seems to have helped lighten that foundation. I think it looks good so far. I'm happy. I definitely just really wish that that foundation was the right color for me, but anyways. All right, and then I'm gonna use the NYX HD finishing powder to set the concealer under my eyes real quick. And then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Maybelline loose finishing powder. See, I like trying out some of the my old tried and true products with the new products because then it really lets me get an accurate representation of how the new products work with the products that I've used 1,000 times and love. Patting it in to the face. Next, let's go ahead and do brows. So they have this new brow product, which I'm really excited. I don't think that I've tried a Maybelline brow product, at least recently. So I got this in the color medium brown. And it looked like in the pictures that this was gonna be like the little angled, yeah, it is, the little angled kind of triangular shape like the ABH Brow Definer Pencil. On this end, it has this little round spoolie. I'm glad I went with this color. I feel like it's pretty dark. The shape is a little weird. I mean, I'm doing my best with it, but it seems to be very pigmented and it goes on really easy. I'm just using a very light hand. I normally like super sharp and defined brows, but I don't really mind this like more natural kind of looking brow that we're doing today. So I actually really love how easy this is to use. The shape is really growing on me. It's super easy to apply. I thought this shape would be weird, but it's really easy. It goes on really nice. I may have just found like a new go-to brow pencil, so I'm like pretty excited about this. It's a tiny bit messy, so I'm just gonna go in with a tiny bit of that concealer that I used and a small little brush and just clean them up just a tiny bit. All right, so I just cleaned up the brows just a little bit, and yeah, the pencil, I really like it. It's super pigmented. It goes on really, really easy. It's actually super easy to apply, a lot easier than I thought. I would definitely recommend this. And I forgot to mention the foundation comes in 16 colors, and it is available on Ulta right now for $11.99. So not too bad. I'm still liking how the foundation looks so far. It's not breaking up at all. I think it looks really nice. It's providing a really good coverage. I'm liking the foundation so far. The brow pencil is available in 4 colors, and you can purchase it for $7.99 from Ulta. So it comes in blonde, soft brown, medium brown, and deep brown. I've never done like a wear test on foundation before, so I might include like a little wear test and maybe update you guys later this evening as to how this foundation looks and if I had to touch it up at all. All right, so I guess we're ready for eyeshadow now. So I just got this palette here. This is the new Icy Glow Palette. So I ordered the majority of this stuff from Ulta's website, but I actually had to go to my local Walgreens in order to get this palette. I saw them posting pictures of this on their Instagram and it looked really cute. This is $20 if you get it from Walgreens without any kind of coupons or anything. So it doesn't have a mirror or anything. It's like super plain packaging, but look at all these eyeshadow colors. And then these 3 bottom shades are highlighters. So highlighters and eyeshadows, you get a good amount of them for $20. I haven't swatched any of these yet, so I guess I'll just swatch a couple of them on my arm real quick. This very first shade looks like really cute. So yeah, ooh, it looks like really pretty on the finger. It's really light, but it's so pretty. That would be really gorgeous on like your brow bone if you wanted like a little bit of a colored pop right there. Ooh, this silvery one next to it seems to be really, ooh, that's pretty. So they're really light. I feel like the name of the palette definitely suits these colors, calling it the Icy Glow Palette. It looks really pretty on the fingers. That probably is a better swatch than putting it on my arm. That silver color is really pretty. So these 4 are like prismatic with some glitter in them. This one looks like it's a little shimmery. Then we've got 3 matte shades here. Then we've got the black and the brown over here that are mattes, and then we've got the shimmery blue, and this one looks like it might be a pressed glitter over here, which I think that is gonna be, I'm gonna have to do that with my little top today. I think that is really, really cute. Let's go ahead and swatch that fun blue. Ooh, that blue is really, really pretty. Ooh, that last one is like a duochrome. Ooh, it doesn't look the same as in the pan. It's definitely duochrome. It looks darker. So it looks like a pressed glitter, but it actually feels more like a matte eyeshadow with that green glitter in it. A little disappointed with that one. I might still try to use it, but here are the 3 highlighters here from left to right in the palette, so you can see. And then here are 3 of the matte shades swatched. So I just did 2 from the middle section, and then I swatched that black. I mean, the black's not the most pigmented in the world. These 2 actually seem more pigmented than the black. It's like a good, like true black. It's not that pigmented, so you might have to build it a little bit, but overall, I'm not too mad about these colors. I think that this is going to be a good palette. I'm curious to actually see how they apply onto the eye here. So to start, I'm just using the Sigma E40. This is a really fluffy tapered blending brush. Go ahead and with this color right here, and we're just going to use this as our transition shade. Go ahead and with this nice cool toned brown. Seems to be applying really nice. Got a good amount of color there. It is a fairly light shade. So actually I'm gonna switch over to the color directly underneath it. They're like so close to the same color. So I'm just mixing them together. I'm just dipping my brush in like 1 time, and you can see there's a, I don't know how easy to see, but there's a little bit of kick up on the palette there. It's not too bad. You want some kick up from your eyeshadows, but it's also got pretty good pigment considering how light those colors are. And they blend out really nicely. And I'm actually gonna take this little guy right here. I kind of did this backwards. I put this one like right in my crease. I'm gonna go back in with that even lighter shade and take that all the way up to the brow to highlight the brow bone a little bit with that shade. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my E30 pencil brush from Sigma, and I'm gonna pick up that nice dark matte brown shade, and we're gonna set it on the outer V. Seems to be really pigmented going on. And then we're gonna carry it up into the crease. Just kind of placing this color really where I want it. All right, and then switching to, this is the E25 from Sigma. And with no product on this, we're just gonna blend that. Way to go, Maybelline. It's blending really nice. It's pretty. I'm gonna pick up a tiny bit more. It's like super pigmented and really dark, and I honestly didn't put that much product down at all. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and have the true test of this green shimmer shade. I wanna use this one. This is a super tiny little eyeshadow brush from Ulta. It's just a nice little flat brush. I'm just gonna dampen this a little bit and try to go in with that color on my eyelid. And I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. We're just gonna dip into that green shade. Yes, girl. Oh yes, it looks so good. Look how pretty. That setting spray helps so much. Oh, so I wanted to mention with all those matte shades, there was like literally no fallout on my face. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit of fallout already from this green shade, but it's okay because I'm kind of putting a lot. I really want it to be like super vibrant. So I'm gonna go back with that deep brown shade that we used, and I'm just gonna place that on the outer kind of third over here and into the crease a little bit more here. All right, then I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe away underneath my eyes one more time where we had that powder setting. I'm gonna pick up this E32 from Sigma. It's just a shorter bristled blending brush, and I'm gonna go back in with this shade, these two shades here that we used as our transition, and I'm going to take those on the lower lash line a little bit, and then I'm going to take a little bit of that brown on the outer corner of the lower lash line. I kind of want to be a little fun and use this silvery shade right here in my inner corner, so I'm going to go and take this small little angled brush. This is the F69. I'm going to dampen that just a little bit, actually dampen it a lot just came out, and that is like, whew, that's bright. And then maybe we will go ahead and use this little white shade right here to highlight under the brows. That is really pretty too. So we're done with that eyeshadow palette. Maybelline doesn't have any new eyeliners that I'm aware of, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the new Total Temptation mascara. I've heard like really good things about it. I think it has vitamins and coconut oil in it so that it stays on your lashes and it doesn't get a lot of fallout onto your face. Definitely excited to try this out. All right, so this is what the wand looks like. It kind of looks like to me a little bit of a less fluffy version of the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. I really like that mascara, so it looks to me like that same kind of applicator, just on a little bit of a smaller scale. Really easy to apply, that's for sure. Oh, all right, so it's not the greatest mascara that I have ever used. As you can see, I've got a couple little specks here. It just kind of flicked a little bit of the mascara on my face a little bit here. I feel like it's more so for length than for volume. Not like wowed or anything by it, but let me go ahead and do my other eye. Honestly, this tube is a little bit big for me. Like in my hands, I usually like the tube to be a little bit skinnier. This one just seems a little bit fatter, which is making it a little bit more awkward to hold in the hand. All right, so I'm gonna go actually back, and I'm just going to very, very lightly recurl my lashes, just very lightly. And it seems a little messy to me, to be honest. All right, so I wanna go ahead and go back one more time and just add a little bit more mascara here. Okay, that's better. It's a little messy, so just like be careful applying it, but right now I think it looks pretty good. I'll let you guys come in really close here. All right, what do we have left to try? I have a highlighter, so I'm just gonna lightly bronze my face real quick, and then we'll come back to highlight my face, and then we have lips, and then we should be done. All right, and then for highlighter, I'm really excited to try this. This is the new Master Holographic. No color, this is just the number 50. Let's go ahead and swatch this on the arm. It's kind of, it's like really smooth, but it's kind of like glittery and chunky, but it's like that same kind of consistency as the Master Chrome. This is the e.l.f. small tapered brush, my favorite one for highlighting. Oh, let's see how this looks on the face. That is one little swipe in the color. Ooh. You gotta be ready for some glow if you're gonna use this highlighter. Ooh. Sometimes these kind of formulas just apply it better on your finger than with a brush. Really pretty if you want like a lighter, more white highlight. Really pretty. I like this for a nice like wider, it's got definitely some pink reflex in it. So if you like a little bit of pink, but it's like white and pink, so it's like really pretty if you have lighter skin. I think that this is gonna be really pretty for those that have that fair complexion. Okay, so I just took the highlighter on my nose and I really like it on the nose. I think it looks really cute. And I also put it right on my Cupid's bow right here. I'm gonna use this highlighter more for sure. I think it's so pretty. All right, so the face is done at this point. I'm just going to set everything in place with the Milani Make It Last spray. So I just like to do a good amount of the spray, and then I always go back with my little beauty sponge and just like press it into the skin. These are actually $9.49 on Ulta, so a little bit more expensive. The ones I got here, like I said, are the more nude or orange toned colors. I'm gonna swatch all of these in another video. I'm gonna do like a separate little short video of me just swatching these and talking a little bit about them. So this is the color Driver. Ooh, it's like so orange. Ugh. All right, so that is the completed makeup look here. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let's just do some final thoughts real quickly. The foundation, I really like how it looks. I still think it looks really amazing on the skin right now. Everything blended really, really nicely. I'm super excited to obviously exchange this at Ulta and get my right shade. It doesn't look too bad now that we have everything done, but it is definitely still a little bit dark for me personally, but I'm excited to try that out. I really liked the eyeshadow palette actually a lot. The sponge actually ended up being great. I don't think that there's anything here today that I tried out that I didn't really like. Honestly, I could see myself going back and using these products again. All in all, a good review. I liked most of the stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you in my next video. All right, so I've had the foundation on for about 8 hours now. I don't have my phone on me, but I know it's after 10:30 now. I put it on around 2 today. It's starting to break up just a little bit around the nose area here. I'm like pretty tired, ready to go to bed, but it's just a little bit cakey right in through this area right here. I think from a distance, like when I look at myself in the mirror, it still looks like super, super good. It's just really up close. You can see a little bit of the cakiness a little bit around the mouth and the nose area. So it's not too bad. I definitely want to see how it wears a couple more times, and I will keep you guys updated as to whether or not I like this foundation, and we'll see if you see it in some future videos.